You see, communion is about orienting our hearts around the past, present, and future reality of God's saving work made known in the gospel, because you and I, we need it every day because we forget. You see, we forget that like the Israelites who were powerless and enslaved in Egypt, we too were enslaved in slavery to sin, that powerless to save ourselves. And we forget that just like God made a way out for the Israelites, a way out of slavery and death in Egypt by the blood of a sacrificial lamb, that God has made a way out for us under slavery to sin through the faith in the one who served as our sacrificial lamb, the blood who was shed for us instead of ours by the blood of the Lamb. You see, and we forget that it's the gospel that empowers our obedience today, and our lives live for God's glory, not our own effort and not our own worthiness. And you see, we can't do it on our own, and God knew that, which is why he sent Jesus in the first place. Not just to save us, but to cleanse us so that the Spirit of God might come to dwell within us and empower us to live as he called us to live a life that we could not live without him. And we forget that our ultimate hope is not found somewhere in this life. It is found in being with the one who has saved us, who is saving us, and who will finally save us. See, Revelation 19, it tells us about a meal. It tells us about a day that we will sit down in a heavenly kingdom at the table of the king for the ultimate meal. And the angel speaks to John and he says, "Blessed are those who sit down at the wedding feast of the Lamb." See, Jesus is the true and better Passover lamb. He is the true and better substitute, which procures for us not just a freedom from a physical slavery, but from a slavery to sin, in which nothing could free us apart from him.